Let's be honest. How many times have you looked at your display picture and thought, this could be so much cooler, or maybe something bold, or maybe aesthetic, or something that actually feels like you? What if I told you that you could build a version of yourself that looks like it belongs in a Marvel movie? No fancy camera, no graphic designer, no 3D software. Just your browser, a little creativity, and the right AI tools. And that's exactly what we are diving into today. Three insane AI avatar generators that looks like they were smuggled from Hollywood VFX lab. Tools that could turn a selfie into a cinematic portrait or an anime warrior. But these aren't just gimmicks. People are already using these avatars for their professional profiles, content branding, storytelling, digital identities, and for even building their faceless YouTube channels. In this video, I'll break down three best tools that I have tested, like the artist Midjourney, the genius DALL E3, the mad scientist Artbreeder. Each one has its own personality, strengths, and use cases. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one to use and how to make it work for your goals. So let's start with the first one. Imagine this, you're scrolling through Instagram and suddenly you pause. Not because of a meme or a reel, but because of a mind-blowing portrait that looks like it was painted by Da Vinci, lit by Roger Deakins, and styled by Gucci. And you think it may be any film poster, but not. It's made by Midjourney. This tool is the OG of aesthetic AI images. The results are stunning, literally amazing, or movie level visuals. But here's the twist. Midjourney doesn't work like any other normal apps. It lives inside Discord. It's like texting a super talented digital artist who listens to every detail you give. Now let me tell you a story how I created an aesthetic level AI generated model. When I first tried Midjourney, I typed something basic like a guy in a hoodie and the result was quite good. But then I got creative and I typed hyper realistic portrait of a digital entrepreneur with urban background, soft lighting, shallow depth of field, looking confident, wearing a navy blazer. And now it gave me the four versions that looked like I hired a 50,000 photographer for a personal branding shoot. And the secret over here is all about the prompt. The more you get specific, the better the magic happens. And once you find something that you like, you can tweak it with variations. And here's the pros and cons of Midjourney. To go with the pros, it has unmatched visual quality, Hollywood level lighting, and artistic depth, perfect for content creators, artists, and brand visuals. And coming to the cons, it needs a Discord account, steeping learning curve if you are not used to prompting, and it doesn't have any free plans. So if you are someone who wants to look your digital twin like a cinematic legend and you don't mind learning how to talk to AI properly, Midjourney is your playground. Now let's go to the next tool, the Genius Doll E3. This is a kind of tool that anyone can use, like your mom or your grandmom. No complicated settings, no Discord, just one conversation and it's done. Let's say you want an avatar for your gaming channel and you can type, can you create a stylized anime girl, neon hair, holding a futuristic controller? Done. And it shows up within a second. Then to upgrade it, you can say, make her smile more, add a cyberpunk city behind her, and it listens and it gives you the best version of it. This feels less like designing and more like collaborating with a smart friend who is insanely good at Photoshop. Now coming to the pros and cons of Doll E3, the pros are it's built into ChatGPT Plus and it's super easy to access. You speak, it listens, and it's perfect for non-designers. It's versatile, good for realistic, cartoon, or fantasy avatars. And coming to the cons, the images can sometimes feel safe or generic unless you are really specific about it, and it's only accessible with ChatGPT Plus. If you want speed, simplicity, and creative learning without technical control, this one is for you. So coming to the last and the third tool, the mad scientist, the Artbreeder. This one is a crazy tool, but crazy in a good way. Artbreeder doesn't work like any other apps. It doesn't work with prompts, it works with the DNA. Artbreeder lets you breed your images like a digital scientist. You can crossbreed your images, morph, adjust, and evolve your avatar like a character in a simulation game. It's weird and it's wild, but it's insanely powerful. I used Artbreeder once to visualize a book character for a good friend of mine who is a novelist. We created three totally unique versions of a cyber detective and it was oddly satisfying. And now coming to the pros and cons of Artbreeder, you can get full control over facial features and style, great for character creation, experiments, or storytelling. and you can mix and evolve images to an insane detail. And the cons of this are it's mostly focused on faces of portraits, slightly older looking interface. If you are someone who loves experimenting or crafting detailed characters, this tool would be your new obsession. Now, which one is best for you to use? Let's recap it. If you want artistic film poster quality, use Midjourney. If you want speed, conversation, and a good output, use DALL E3. Or if you want to fine tune your avatar like a mad genius, use Artbreeder. Personally, I would recommend you to try all these three because each one brings out a different side of a creativity inside you. But here's the deeper point that you should focus on. This isn't just for fun. This works for your branding and your identity. Whether you're an entrepreneur, content creator, or a gamer, or just someone who's building their digital presence, you will need your digital avatars in future. And these tools will help you look like a pro. And all you need is just an imagination and a browser. So now, the only question is, what will your avatar look like?